Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about how long we can go here sideways. And I would like to compare this year's situation to the 2013 market, because many analysts are saying that we are in a very similar period what we had back in the same time of the year in 2013. The second thing I want to talk about is that the Binance issue thing continues, this time with Hong Kong and Lithuania, because their regulators have also issued with Binance. And the third thing is that on this week, and actually it is today, the Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen is about to discussing the stablecoin issue with regulators, and this could be a very interesting things what the result will be. So guys, all this in today's video. And if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, but you really would like to get the daily fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain news, then what are you waiting for? I'm bringing you these news every weekday. So the only thing you have to do, subscribe, bell button, all, and then you're getting them. No problem with that. And of course, we have a lot of great links for you under this video. Also a free course, how to start investing in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. It's worth to check it out. And then move on to the market, where we can see that Bitcoin is still doing its sideways moves today. As you can see, less than 1% down the last 24 hours, 31,436 at the moment. Ethereum, 4% down in the last 24 hours, 1,875. When we're looking at the gainers today, well, you can see really not really big ones. We see Clay here, 6% up, NEM 5%, and Coin 3%, and pretty much that was it. When we're looking at the losers, we have actually bigger. We have X Infinity. We do know that they went up very well last week. Well, now is the correction time. We have Torchain 11% down and Stacks 11% down as well. So these are the losers. When we're looking at how this whole, Bitcoin candlestick chart is forming, we are still in the downtrend. I drew this here last week, and we're still in this range, by the way. So we will see how it is continuing. On the weekend, we went down a little bit, nothing big happened, and then light bit up. So the sideways movements, we're rather in this 31,000 territory for Bitcoin. And one important thing, because we have closed another week, and because we have closed another week, an important thing came out, because we were until now bullish on the weekly chart when we look this 50-day moving average. And the first time ever in last week, as you can see here, the candle of it went under it. And now the new week, which is just opened today, it's about to start under it. So until now, well, it can happen that we just went a little bit under it and then we come out. But I just want to point out that this is actually definitely a bearish thing. When we're looking at the exponential moving average ribbon here, also first time now you can see that we are actually getting under it. So this is definitely a bearish signal. Let's see how it plays out. But now, in the first news, I would like to compare 2013 with this year, 2021, because both of them look pretty similar. And let's check how the story went on in 2013. So yes, nothing interesting is happening recently. And since the last all-time high, about 97 days went by. And yes, we are in the downtrend, no question of that. The chart showed it, obviously. And now let's talk about this, because analysts saying that Bitcoin correction very similar to 2013, Bitcoin may remain stuck at 30,000K for a while. And look, the current downward spiral from Bitcoin all-time high is one of the longest drawdowns Bitcoin has had to deal with during the post-halving bull market. So basically, after this, we had this halving, and then, of course, waiting for the bull market. The current downturn is the second longest drop since 2013. So back then was the longest, and there could be a lot more time left on the clock. And look, when we zoom in, and I just try to zoom in a bit more for you. So when we're looking at this, we are here right now. And back in 2013, it took 197 days. Still, it reached back to the level where it was back in 2013 in April. And actually, it went down from the top 69%, right? Okay, so when we're looking at this one here, you can see that, look, here we have it in 2013 when the price is around $230 according to this chart here. It is on the 9th of April. And then it went down, and look how times went by. And we had to wait about, roughly speaking, beginning of November, kinda, to see these numbers once again. Well, I don't have to mention, as you can see it on the chart and know it from history, that actually then we went up just like crazy. But it took us a pretty long time. And as you can see, it took 197 days that the price went down, moved sideways, just what's happening right now. And therefore, many analysts are saying that actually this kind of 30,000 level can go on for a while, and we might see a further price drop in the 20,000 range. Okay, so here we go, 95 days since the last all-time high, but I think it was the 17th of July they said it, now it's the 19th, so let's make it 97, which is minus 55 below all-time high. So you could see here it was 69, now we have so far 59, and the volatility continues to decline. This is one of the longest drawdowns Bitcoin has had to deal with during the post-halving bull market. 97 days, as I said, because I added 2 extra days. It's still only half of the duration of the big drawdown of 2013. In terms of price trajectory, this correction also looks very similar to 2013. If we continue like that, Bitcoin will remain stuck around 30,000 for a while. That's what they're saying here in this article. So guys, if this will be the pattern, then we have to be patient and the reward will come. So we are still just at the half of it, what we have experienced in 2013, and we still had a very, very great end of the year period. Sorry. So, what I'm saying here, that can theoretically, put it this way, be Bitcoin at 100,000 level at the end of the year? Well, actually it can, because we can see how quickly things can recover when things, start off. And definitely, we have a totally different market in other perspective, like back in 2013. But right now, this period looks very similar. So far, so good, right? And when we pass November, December, whatever, next year is coming, and we're still doing the same thing, or we're down, then we can think about another theory, like, okay, this is a new scenario. But right now, this can actually still play out. Even look here, the price here, the bottom kinda was April 16th, and it's very similar. Then it went up a little bit, and then here in July, and then things went a little bit up, but nothing major happened. It took a pretty long time when it actually took off once again, and then it was unstoppable for a while. Okay, this was one thing I wanted to talk about. The second thing I want to mention is, Binance. The Binance thing continues in other countries where they're actually facing some difficulties with regulators. So recently we had Binance, having problem in Japan or in the UK, facing issues that they not registered with the right authority. And now the story continues in a way that we have Hong Kong and Lithuania issue Binance warnings. So you can see that Hong Kong and Lithuania became, let's zoom in, okay, not that much. The latest places to warn crypto exchange Binance about its operation. Hong Kong's market regulator said Binance is not registered to operate in its jurisdiction, while the Bank of Lithuania said it warned the company about its unlicensed investment services. So, Hong Kong Securities and Futures Commission, SFC, said Friday that no entity in the Binance Group is registered to conduct any regulated activity in Hong Kong. Earlier today, Binance announced also that it's discontinuing its stock token service. When they came out not long ago, the stock token, Tesla, Apple, and some others they had, ending the sale of stock tokens immediately and chasing support for those already purchased in October. So you cannot buy it anymore. Lithuania's central bank also issued warning about Binance unlicensed investment services. So far in the UK, Japan, and in Canadian province of Ontario, they having these issues, and other countries coming. So regulations and register with the right authorities will be crucial for many exchanges, and also of course Binance. So this will be the future, because this cannot really continue like this. They really have to operate in those countries as well, which we can see here on the list. And this issue has to be sorted out to make it even smoother. Okay, we will see how they continue. Right, and the third thing I want to talk about, which is kind of important when we're looking at the stablecoin things, because Janet Yellen, the Treasury Secretary, it's about to meet with the group to discuss the future and the regulations of stablecoins. Well, stablecoins becoming bigger and bigger, and definitely this is a problem from many country when they're looking at their fiat currency, and now this kind of fashion build all around stablecoins. And the Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen is about to discuss stablecoins with regulators, and it's happening this week. So the article shows next week, but it's already like this week, and it's happening probably here on Monday, so today. So U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen will meet Monday with the President's Working Group on Financial Markets, Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, and FDIC to discuss the role of stablecoins in the financial system. Because it's very important for them to clarify all the regulations and everything, because stablecoins getting a bigger and bigger slice of the pie. Regulators have become increasingly concerned about transparency and reserves backing stablecoins. Just think about Tether, USDT, and the problems we have with them, because are they really backed with the right amount of USD? And what is their record, how they can prove it? And then, of course, we have other stablecoins. They have a much more transparent record showing that, yes, they have really the right backup. And now this is a big issue with stablecoins. And in one way, to be honest with you, in one way, these regulations can help us, because if you invest in stablecoin because you're holding your money in it, for instance, you would like to jump into the market much faster, therefore you keep it in the stablecoin, and whenever the time is right, you just actually move because it's already a cryptocurrency and you can make a very fast transaction. Or when you would like to leave the market because the things are getting too dangerous, put it this way, then it's easy to escape into stablecoins. But what if you go to the wrong stablecoin, the stablecoin which is not very well, backed up with, for instance, US-backed stablecoin USDT? They're having this kind of issues. So when the regulations coming out and every stablecoin will be proved that yes, it's the right amount behind it, so you don't have to worry about that. That will actually give a bit again more stability to the cryptocurrency market, and I think this would be actually also important. So on one hand, we do need regulations to clear the situation for cryptocurrency becoming more mainstream, that more people who are scared right now would also invest and make crypto bigger with that. And of course, there's another side of regulations. I don't want to talk about it right now. I have discussed this so many times here on this channel. But now the new thing. So actually this also, whatever the outcome will be of this meeting, can have an impact on the market and push it in either direction. Okay, guys, that's it for today. If you like this kind of content, smash the like button and also subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom, because I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news every weekday. And this is, I think, very important to keep yourself up to date. Check out the links under the video, download the free course, how to start to invest in Bitcoin, other cryptocurrencies, learn, keep yourself up to date, because then you can act whenever it's very, very important. See you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye.